What is going on right now in the New York mayoral race, where communist jihadist Zoran Mamdani is looking increasingly likely to win in a runaway election, is that if you actually break down the polling numbers, Mamdani is not very popular among Native Americans. He only has about 31% of the vote share. Less than 1 in 3 native-born Americans are going to vote for Mamdani. They do not want communism in the United States. He's going to raise taxes for so-called free buses while claiming that there will be less assaults on buses. He was a big defund the police guy. He's talking about getting rid of private property. We all know communism does not work. Capitalism is the best system we've created, yet communism always leaves a rash of dead body bags. Only 31% of native-born Americans are supportive of Mamdani. The reason he's going to win running away is because he is absolutely dominating among foreigners. Over 60% of foreign-born New Yorkers plan on voting for Mamdani. So one of the under-talked about aspects of immigration is how it transforms your country politically. In Canada, over 85% of new immigrants vote Liberal. So every year they bring another 1.5 million people into the country, that is diluting your vote share. One of the main reasons the Liberals love to bring millions of people in is because they know in all likelihood they're going to want to bring their family to Canada. They're going to vote for the party that doesn't believe in borders, doesn't believe in sovereignty. So you continue to get, it's a repeating cycle. You continue to bring more and more people into the country. You continue to get further left and further left politicians. Open borders, immigrants support open borders. In the U.S., I can guarantee you, if Biden hadn't allowed between 15 and 20 million people to pour into the country, there is zero chance that a communist jihadi extremist like Zoran Mamdani, are you kidding me? Less than a quarter of a century after 9/11, they're going to elect Zoran Mamdani as their mayor? There's absolutely zero chance. But when you allow 20 million people into your country over the course of under 4 years, of course these are the results you're going to get. Like I said, the polling data doesn't lie. Had they not allowed a massive flood of foreigners, Mamdani is not popular whatsoever among people who have lived the entirety of their lives in the United States. The United States is clearly not a communist country. It's a country that believes in excellence. It's a country that believes that you should be rewarded if you work extremely hard. It's a country that believes in free speech. It's a country that believes in sovereignty. They have zero interest in a communist. But when you flood your borders, the foreigners, over 60% like Mamdani. The reason I'm using New York as an example is because it's the exact same thing that we're seeing in Canada right now. After a absolutely disastrous 10 years of Justin Trudeau, our GDP per capita in Canada has somehow fallen 6 quarters in a row, which you can only be done by malevolence in a country like Canada with the incredible natural resources that we have, second largest landmass of any country in the world. It has to be malevolence. Housing market getting more and more out of touch for everyday Canadians. Everybody knows whether you're renting, whether you're owning, if you're in a major city, it's unbelievable. It's crazy how expensive everything is, and it's due to mass immigration. Woke ideology, they're stomping on our free speech, stomping on our Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Woke ideology, every single place that you go. No policing, violent crime rates are up like crazy. Crimes against women are up like crazy. Canada, by every objective measure, Trudeau was an absolute disaster during his 10 years. So you wonder yourself, how did Liberals get reelected? Well, the answer is quite obvious. They let 8 million, we were only a country of 32 million in the year 2015 when Trudeau was elected. They allowed 8 million new immigrants into the country over the course of only 10 years. A crazy number. 26.4% of all Canadians are first generation. How shocking is that? 26.4% first generation, over 50% either first or second generation. So that's how the Liberal Party stays in power. It's because they're not popular among longtime Canadians. No, not whatsoever. But when you import 8 million voters, which on a per capita basis, if we were in the United States, that'd be the equivalent of importing something like 40 million people. It's It's a crazy number, but that's how they stay in power. Because like I said, in Canada, over 85% of the new immigrants vote Liberal because they want their family to come, and they know the Liberals are the party of open borders. So one of the most nefarious aspects of this unfettered immigration that we've seen both in the United States and Canada, thank God for the United States, Trump is finally shutting it down, but it may be too far gone. Like the Biden administration was just insane, and Trump went to show that you can show the border, just shut the border. It's just a matter of will, because now essentially nobody's crossing into the U.S. border after it was essentially open for 4 years. We could close our border the exact same in Canada. They lied about hiring more border agents. They don't want to do it. And one of the most nefarious aspects is us Canadians who have ancestors who fought for this country, World War I, World War II, who believe in free speech, who believe in the fundamental pillars of Western civilization. Our vote continues to get more and more diluted because as they bring more people into the country, it lowers how meaningful your vote is. And that's how Liberals continue to get elected. That's a major aspect of their open borders policy, is they know that more than 4 or 5 of the people coming into the country are going to vote for them. And that's how democracies die. That's how the values, like the American values, die, because it's no longer is it America. It's a totally different set of people. Zoran Mamdani, a communist jihadist, would have had in America even 10 years ago. I can guarantee you there is absolutely zero chance that he would have even been in contention to be the mayor of New York. But now you look at his rallies and it's all new people to the country who are voting for them. And it's so crazy to me because didn't those people leave their countries, come to America to come for the American dream? Now they want to bring their problems from their countries into Canada. It's the same thing we see in Canada. You can't go anywhere in this country without seeing 1 million women with their face fully covered. You can only see the slits of their eyes. And you think to yourself, why did you come to Canada? Like, if you want to live in a country that has that culture, there are 56 countries that have that culture. Go there. Those are not Canadian values. We do not treat women like cattle in this country. If you're gay, you don't get thrown off a building in this country. The craziest is the woke. The craziest is the woke people who support these people. But it's like, if you went over to the Middle East in your countries, you try waving your trans flag or your gays for Gaza flag in Gaza. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. And see what happens to you. Because I can guarantee you it's not going to be very pretty. So this is just another nefarious aspect of this immigration that we're seeing, where they are literally importing voters that they know are going to vote the way they want them to. And this is how Western civilization is being fractured. We're seeing it in the UK, we're seeing it in the US, we're seeing it in Canada, we're seeing it in Sweden, we're seeing it everywhere. So this immigration needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. We need to demand that our politicians have a vote of no confidence for the Liberal Party, and we get these bums out of here before they permanently ruin our beautiful country. Please like, share, subscribe, join, become a member, grab some gear, donate. I really appreciate everybody who supports me. Thank you so much. Put a lot of effort to getting the good word out. Really appreciate it. Canadian Patriots, it's time to stand up.